video is going to focus on bridging genetic memory through the DNA of our ancestors and how they exist in the hidden realm and spiritual dimensions. The human experience is deeply rooted in the past. The genetic material we inherit from our ancestors not only determines our biological makeup, but also connects us to their legacy, experiences, and even their spiritual essences. Modern science confirms that DNA is more than just a blueprint with physical traits. It carries traces of emotional imprints, epigenetic markers, and ancestral experiences. Simultaneously, spiritual traditions propose that the energy of our ancestors continues to exist in another dimension, accessible through dreams, meditation, and intuitive insight. This video will go into how the DNA of our ancestors lives within us and how the energetic spirits in the higher realms bridge into our lives, providing guidance, connection, and meaning. So let's talk about the biological link. DNA is the molecular foundation of inheritance, encoding genetic instructions that are passed down through generations. Advances in genetics have shown that DNA not only carries physical traits but also reflects adaptations shaped by the lives and environments of our ancestors. This phenomenon, known as epigenetics, reveals that experiences such as trauma, stress, and survival strategies can leave imprints on our DNA, influencing gene expression within our descendants. For example, studies of Holocaust survivors and their children suggest that trauma experienced by one generation can alter stress responses in subsequent generations. Similarly, research on famine survivors demonstrates that nutritional hardships can affect metabolic programming in offspring. Also, with slavery as well, those who are the descendants of slaves also have the trauma from those experiences, which bridges the past to the present. Now let's talk about spiritual inheritance, which is energy beyond the physical. While DNA forms the physical bridge to our ancestors, spiritual traditions propose that the energy of our forebears still transcends physical boundaries and exists in hidden non-material realms. The ancestral spirit is a guiding presence that can offer wisdom, protection, and insight. These spirits are viewed as entities detached from their individual incarnations, yet intimately tied to their living descendants. From African tribal practices honoring ancestors to rituals of Eastern Asian traditions venerating familial spirits, the belief in the spiritual connection is a universal matter that spans across cultures. Many cultures view these spirits as benevolent guardians who help maintain harmony and balance between the living and the unseen world. Bridging dimensions. The idea that DNA serves as a bridge between the physical and spiritual dimensions raises a fascinating question about the intersection of science and spirituality. Some theories propose that DNA acts as a receiver and transmitter, capable of interacting with energetic frequencies beyond our immediate perception. This aligns with the concept of morphic resonance, which was introduced by biologist Rupert Sheldrake, which suggests that biological systems are influenced by collective memory fields. In this context, DNA could function as an antenna, attuned to the energies and messages of our ancestral spirits. Meditation, dreams, and rituals are often cited as methods to activate this spiritual connection, creating pathways for communication. Shamans and mystics, for example, claim to receive messages or visions that they interpret as guidance from ancestral energies. Channeling ancestral wisdom, messages through the body. The channeling of ancestral wisdom often manifests through intuition, sudden insights, or strong emotional impressions. Some would believe that these messages are encoded within the subconscious mind, unlocked through specific states of consciousness, such as deep meditation, hypnosis, or even dream states. Psychologists Carl Jung and Joseph Campbell explored the idea of archetypes, which are universal symbols and the themes that arise in dreams and myths, suggesting that human experiences are interconnected through a collective unconscious. It's possible that ancestral spirits can communicate through these archetypes, passing down lessons and warnings which have been encoded in our DNA. What about portals to the ancestral world? Well, dreams have long been regarded as a portal to the spiritual world. In many cultures, dreams are seen as messages from the ancestors, offering guidance, predictions, and resolutions to conflicts. Modern neuroscience acknowledges that dreams are influenced by memory and emotions, lending credibility to the notion that ancestral experiences stored in DNA might surface during sleep. Spiritual practitioners often encourage dream journaling, visualization, and meditation as methods to deepen the connection to our ancestral spirits. These practices create a bridge between conscious awareness and subconscious patterns, enhancing receptivity to ancestral messages. What about the detachment of spirits beyond their singular lives? In spiritual traditions, ancestral spirits are believed to exist beyond their singular life experiences. There are higher forms of energies that are connected to the lineage. This allows these ancestors to operate in collective ways rather than individual personalities, and this is supported by many Eastern philosophies like Buddhism and Hinduism, which describe the soul's journey through cycles of reincarnation. In this view, ancestral spirits may act as intermediaries, helping to resolve karmic patterns of descendants towards growth and healing. What are practical methods to connect with these ancestral spirits? Well, connecting with ancestral spirits requires intention, openness, and rituals that honor their presence. Some effective practices might include meditation and visualization, focusing on images or symbols associated with the ancestors to invite their guidance. Ancestral altars. Some create spaces with photos, candles, and offerings to establish a focal point for connection. Rituals and ceremonies. Some would perform traditional rituals aligned with cultural practices to honor the ancestors. Dream work. Keeping a journal to record dreams and look for recurring symbols or themes that might suggest ancestral contact. Nature connection. Spend time in nature and natural spaces where ancestral energies may appear to be stronger. Now, how do we heal generational wounds through this connection? Well, acknowledging ancestral influences allows for healing generational traumas, a process which is often referred to as ancestral healing, recognizing patterns inherited through our ancestors through energy where individuals carry burdens from the past. For example, practices such as family constellations therapy work to uncover hidden dynamics and unresolved traumas within families. Engaging in forgiveness rituals and affirmations also helps to break down cycles of pain, creating space for growth as well as transformation. Modern science does intersect with spiritual insights. Epigenetics and quantum biology allows us to explore the mysteries of DNA and energy. Studies suggest that DNA may act as an emitter, interacting with light and electromagnetic fields, which mirror ancient spiritual beliefs about energy pathways and resonance. Such findings hint at the possibility that ancestral wisdom is encoded in DNA and it can be activated through conscious practices, validating the connection between the physical and hidden spiritual realms. In conclusion, the DNA of our ancestors carries more than just genetic information. It holds stories, experiences, and energies that continue to shape our lives. Simultaneously, the spiritual essence of our forebears exists in higher dimensions, offering guidance and wisdom that can be accessed through intentional practices. By recognizing DNA as both a biological and spiritual conduit, we bridge the divide between math, science, and mysticism. Whether through meditation, dreams, or rituals, connecting with ancestral spirits empowers us to grow, heal, break generational curses, and allow us to activate that which is embedded within us. We can turn to the ancestors for greater clarity and rely on unseen forces that can help shape our journey by communicating to us the timely messages that we need to hear. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you're new here, this is a safe space. If you're returning, I love and appreciate you so much, and I'm glad that you're back. In the name of the Most High God, I wish you health, wealth, prosperity, and abundance. Blessings and protection. Signing off. Take care. Have a great day.